my stream kind of crashed. Um, but yeah. So stuff happened. Stuff happened, bro. Uh, you know. Yeah, stream crashed, but we're back. You know, I don't really know what to even say. Um, just about it all. It's kind of crazy. You know, I look, you feel sick about it. Uh, thinking that I should have seen the signs early that it would have been something like this, you know? I mean, she tried having me go and message her ex to try to get stuff back and was saying that she had stuff about him that she would do. Did she ever do it? No, she didn't, and I give her the benefit of the doubt there. She never did any of the exposing to him. However, that should have been my first sign that something like this was gonna happen. Um, ah, God, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, I, I just genuinely don't know what to really say about it all. I should have been smarter. And are you banned? No, 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 no. No, my stream just crashed. So, yeah. Um, I, I don't know, man. You know, I trusted a person. I felt like I feel like I really did love that person. Um, but things change. I guess. I mean, I obviously they didn't really feel the same way. If that's the stuff that they did, but there's nothing that I can really do about that at all. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up deleting this stream anyway, cause I don't want it to be used against me in any way. But yeah, it's it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad stuff, bro. Girls are the same. I wouldn't say all girls are the same, bro. But I'm trying to put her honestly in the past, and that's what I was actively trying to do. And I would have been open to being friends, honestly. But taking measures like that and trying to blackmail me online is just not the thing to do. Um, it's really not. But it just tells me that I really need to watch who I trust and the stuff that I I mean I do, the people who I talk to, like all of it. I mean, it's pretty bad. Um, I'm probably gonna be thinking about this for a hot minute. Um, you said check DMs. I got you, bro. Yeah, I just have this on my mind now, bro. It's not even really the fact that it was her that did it. I'm not. Like, it just. I don't know. It's not the fact that she did it. It's not. Just like I don't even know how to word it, bro. I'm more mad at myself than anything else for even letting myself get into this situation. Um, you know, but things happen. They do. I should have looked through all the signs, seen the things that were wrong. Hold up, let me LARP real quick. You know, we got a LARP. Ooh, good blocks. My bad, bro. My bad. Get low to that guy. My bad. But yeah, I should have really looked at everything and stuff. Did she cheat? No, not that I know of, and I don't think she would. But you know, if that were to be something that happened, that's out of my control. It's in the past. I wouldn't hold that against her now. Um, you didn't put yourself in that situation. She did. I'm the one who stayed in the situation that long. Whenever I was seeing signs before that it was emotional manipulation and etc. etc. I was talking to my therapist about it. I really should have just seen the signs that were telling me to just run away, you know. But I didn't. I I kept staying there because I thought that, you know, maybe things would get better, and it was just all in my head. But it really tells me that I need to just pay more attention to the things that I do in my life, the people that I trust, the people I associate myself with. Okay, bro. I guess we're playing a song. I don't even know how he's so good at this, bro. It's easy to overlook it. I mean, yeah. Dude, I'm playing bad because I'm like, my hands are shaking, bro. My hands are all shaky. It's denial, it's what happens, it's normal. I don't know, bro. I thought I trusted her. I told her everything about me, bro. I told her so much. You know? I can't even focus on the song, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm thinking about, bro. She was recording me the whole time. It's it's I don't know. I was getting filmed the whole time, you know? It's kind of like the Truman Show. That's like the closest thing I can think of it as, bro. Like the Truman Show, you know? It's like you feel like you're living one life when the whole time you're just like in a show, and nothing around you is real. It's kind of how I feel right now. It really is. I'll avenge you, Skump. What? Alright, it's kind of hard to even think about this. Believe me, send her a Juice WRLD song. I'm not doing that. All because she sent me Fetty Wap does not mean I'm gonna send her Juice WRLD. I don't even want to talk to her, bro. I really don't. It's really hard to focus on this. She didn't cheat on me. I can make that clear. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't hook up with another person or cheat on me. I do want to make that clear. It's not what happened. I broke up with her. I genuinely couldn't handle it mentally anymore. I mean, when I first got with her, my mental health started doing better. And then just like as it went on, you know, my mental health started to decline like rapidly. I told myself it was just me. And I just need to like change myself. That's why I stayed this time that I did. I didn't think the relationship was making me feel the way I did, or mess with my mental health. You know? I mean, honestly, if I had to look right now, there's probably more posted on Twitter. But, yeah, I can't even focus on a song. I'll jump up here real quick. Let me... why do you think she keeps trying to add you on these platforms? She's trying to play this game. I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of give up, to be honest. She replied back to me and said, yes, I was wanting to be with you because I tried my best to do everything for you. I tried to make your life easier and validate you and to be there. Having a narcissistic partner is fucking hard. I wasn't an angel, but neither was he. You know, I genuinely don't know what was making my life better there, to be honest. It did for a little bit, and then just, yeah, sort of tanked it again, bro. Me trying to do my normal stuff, focus on content for a bit, and then you using all that against me just kind of like tanked me, bro. Anytime I'm at school and I'm getting constant texts, getting blown up during testing, getting told, "Oh, you don't love me, you don't love me, you don't love me because you're not messaging me, bro." Like I told you, I have testing, bro. Like I think it's important to me because I gotta graduate. You know, that's another thing. And she didn't see it that way. She didn't see it that way. She told me she understood, but then continued getting mad at me because I didn't talk, even though I said that I had testing and whatnot. You know, exactly. If she like, I told her I want the best for her, and I wasn't gonna do nothing whatsoever. But she wants to post some of this stuff where it shows me in the wrong. I took screen recordings of some of the most recent stuff. I'm not even gonna go back into the chats where you can completely see where I had her just like, you know, rubbing my face through the dirt. Um, but you know that I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, like anytime that I was having shots thrown at me, you know, I'm obviously gonna attempt to defend myself. Um, which isn't worth the time. That's what I'm saying, bro. But it's just like the fact that this can ruin my career. It really can. It genuinely can. And I mean, I know she's not gonna remove her posts, so there's really nothing I can do. Hold up, I just got sent a DM from Kai. I gotta look at that. Okay, well that really doesn't help the situation. Cause I mean, apparently the whole time, like she was apparently talking good about me yesterday. Just let go. It's kind of hard to let go. I can let go of her perfectly fine, but having allegations put out there about me, I'm not gonna stand for that, bro. I've had allegations against me before, and they all got proven false because people lied on me instantly. I mean, the largest thing was something I'm not even gonna really go into, but I do want to say that they claimed I was 25 at the time, when at the time that that whole incident happened, I was 14. They had no real info about me whatsoever. They made false accounts in my name, trying to get me removed from everything, which is why I had to step down from doing any of my moderating. That's why I had to delete my channel that I had previously. Yes, I was a YouTuber before I was Skump. I had around 13,000 subscribers on that. I started that channel in 2020, and I had to delete it in I don't even remember when. But yeah, they those allegations just like completely destroyed everything I had, bro. They made me have to step away from being a moderator and do all of that stuff I was doing before, and it just really didn't help whatsoever, man. Really didn't. But was it a Discord group? No, it Roblox groups. I was a game tester and like a moderator, like community moderator for some community games and in Roblox groups at the time. I had to step away from all of it just because of allegations that were made against me before, even though they immediately got proven false. And those ones ruined my career and my reputation at the time. It really did. And it sucked having that happen and then get diagnosed with cancer and then having to go through that in the hospital. You know, but that's beside the point. That's in the past. Doesn't matter whatsoever now. But that was the first time that I've ever had somebody like try to jeopardize my career, and it worked at the time. Um, and now having you know, posts like this go out, it's just like another huge attempt at trying to ruin my career and ruin my life. You know, if posts like these were getting made whenever I was 14, like how the last ones were, it wouldn't really be that big of an issue. But it's the fact that I'm 18 now, and this stuff can genuinely ruin my life before it even like fully starts. You know, it can ruin my chances at a lot of stuff happening. I mean, it can destroy a lot of stuff, and that's why I'm like, she posted all that on her account. Yeah, I mean, she did post that on her account, but her making accusations like that in general can ruin a person's career. It really can. And it, like I said, it does not help that I'm the age that I am. Um, it only makes it even more of kind of a terrifying thing. I'm not even scared about the messages and stuff being thrown out there. I'm not really scared about being told that I am that. It's just the fact that I'm scared of this affecting my content career and my future. You know, because having word like that out isn't a good thing whatsoever. It's really not. Even if it gets proven false, it's not good. It's a really bad thing, and it's just gonna end up staying there. Like, you search up my name, that's gonna be there because I'm tagged in it. Um, yeah. Uh, I don't really know what else to say. It's, it's just pretty bad, you know. I don't know like if I should take a break from streaming for a bit to try to like compose myself, or if I should just like keep it going, you know. I think that I just need to try to, I guess, avoid any of this stuff, not really talk about it. But I mean, that's the best way for me to cope about it right now, is just to talk. Even if I'm just rambling, ranting on, and it's not really doing much, it's just, it helps me to try to understand all of this and try to wrap my head around it all. Um, I mean, if all of this stuff makes you think differently about me, then I mean, it is what it is. I mean, your replies are also there. Not everyone will believe you. That'll happen. I mean, yeah, my stuff's there. I mean, if I'm in the wrong, I want to know that I'm in the wrong. And that's why I'm saying that y'all that are going and actually looking at it, um, tell me if I'm in the wrong. Tell me if I've done anything wrong, even if it's something minuscule. Tell me. I mean, I want to genuinely know what I've done wrong, because to have allegations like that just like thrown at me is, yeah, it's pretty bad. And I mean, honestly, if you're gonna have like allegations like that, if you're gonna take the time to brainstorm, like, hey, I'm gonna post this about this person, you should at least have evidence of it. You know, you should at least have proper evidence of it. And if there was proper evidence of it, I would take accountability for it. If I did do any of that, I would take full accountability for it. I'm not going to be a person to try to deflect it. Um, you know, it won't affect me to that extent. Maybe not publicly, but I mean, with how my mental health is now, and just like how my brain processes stuff, it's gonna affect me as a person. You know, it really is. It's not even about her, bro. It's just like in general, the whole situation. It's definitely gonna affect me, and I feel like it obviously already has. Um, I just don't really know what to properly do or how to handle it. I again want to say that I'm not going to do anything to myself. I mean, my mental health is terrible, and this is just another big hit to it. But yeah, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna do anything to myself. I don't. It's not gonna cause me to stop content creation. It's not gonna stop me from living my life and whatnot. But you know, it really it really just it's like just twisting the knife in a already deep wound. I mean, like posting that stuff was a big stab in the back, but now just like keeping it up and then adding on to it is just twisting the knife. Um, I really don't know, man. Because I mean, it's not like I really have anybody to go to with any of this. There's very few people that I have whatsoever, and I mean, I don't have any like family members to go to about it. I mean, my home life's pretty bad. Um, I don't have grandparents. I I don't have any other family members. I don't really talk to many people IRL anymore. Um, the people I talk to online. Yeah, I mean, I talk to people online, but then again, it's online. Um, I mean, I don't like trying to burden people with my stuff. I really don't, which is why I try to keep it all to myself. And I mean, that worked for a while, but now it's not helping anymore. Um, I just don't know what to do, man. I really don't. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Um, I mean, I feel bad for saying that. I mean, you saying you're always here as an option. I mean, I feel like I can trust you, but it's just the fact that this whole thing is just making me really rethink my trust. I already had major trust issues before, and now just like being recorded without my acknowledgement, to having screenshots taken whenever everything was like okay, and etc etc. Yeah, it's got me irked. Um, I don't feel great about it. I don't at all, and I want to be able to trust people, but this just makes it even harder for me to like do any of that. So I don't know if I'm gonna just like keep it all to myself. I don't know if I'm gonna go to therapy or anything, but I mean, I have a therapist, but I don't really think it's gonna do anything. But uh yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't. The switch up though is just, it's so crazy. Never once have I tried to manipulate anybody, nor have I tried to emotionally abuse anybody or anything like that. I feel like the people who do that is disgusting. Don't end your life, bro. I would never do that. I mean, I've tried doing that enough in like just enough in general. I mean, I've tried it 13 different times, and yeah, it did nothing. I haven't tried it in a little while. Um, I don't plan on doing it. I'm not suicidal. I've tried getting better with all of that, but this, like I said, is just another really really hard hit to everything. Um, but I'm not gonna do anything irrational to myself. So I don't want anybody thinking that. I'm not gonna harm myself. I wouldn't hurt myself over a person or something like this. So no, nobody has to worry about that. But I don't really think anybody would worry. But it is what it is. If I still had the Snapchat stuff, bro, it's just like she kept telling me the whole time that it wasn't manipulation, that I was honestly just crazy. Did she say that word for word? She said that it's not manipulation whatsoever what she's doing. Um, and that my therapist was wrong and that I was wrong about it. Um, and I sort of went with that, but you know, I shouldn't be a pushover, you know. I shouldn't have been a pushover and just went with it. I shouldn't have said, "Yeah, you're right." I shouldn't have agreed with her on that. I should have stuck with it. Um, I was the idiot who decided to not block her, and it was. I mean, the only reason I didn't block her was because of the threats that she made about herself, saying that she was going to hurt herself. And she had told me before about her mental health and stuff like that. So I didn't just want to straight up block her, um, you know, because I didn't want to hurt her by doing that. Because I feel like me breaking up with her hurt both me and her enough. Um, uh, you know, I don't even remember what I was just saying, bro. It's like saying leak is good and leak is great. But you know, I I didn't want to block her because of all of that. I didn't want it to hurt her more than everything already did, and that was a really stupid decision of mine, was to not block her and keep the stuff open when, I mean, I should have blocked her after all that. But I mean, again, I'm not that kind of person to do stuff like that. I try to handle it the best way that I can. And I didn't feel like at the time blocking somebody would really help anything. And obviously it was a big idiotic thing on my end, because it's just made everything worse. Um, it's just really hard to process this whole thing, because the last time I had anything like this happen to me, my brain didn't have the side effects of the chemotherapy. I didn't have the frontal lobe syndrome. I was able to properly understand things and properly react better. And you know, it's just like really, really, really hard for me to process all of this and just get through it all. Um, I really don't know if I should stay on the platform for a bit, or if I should just like kind of take a little hiatus. I mean, my channel's already dead as it is. Um, I mean, I told her about all of my stuff. I told her how I feel about stuff and all of that. It's just like, I really should have seen that I was getting manipulated to begin with, but I didn't see it that way. You know, I really did trust her. Um, you know, I really did feel a genuine connection towards her as a person, and her saying that she felt the same way back and then doing all of this just makes me think that all of it was fake. And you know, it's just like, I don't know why I stayed. I don't know why I did that stuff, man. Um, I really don't. I'm not gonna delete my channel or anything like that. I mean, I want to stay here. Doing YouTube honestly helped my mental health more than anything I've ever tried, which kind of sounds stupid, but I mean, it's how I've met the people that I've met. It's how I've gotten where I've gotten. I mean, even though I'm a really small creator, it's just having the little bit of a community that I have has really helped me more than anything else in my life. I've never had a support system ever in my life. Um, I've never had like any of that. Ooh. I mean, the biggest thing that like kind of hurts me the most out of all of this was the message that she left in my stream chat saying that, um, you know, uh, I gotta think of what she said word for word because I don't want it to be like clipped and be used against me. Um, yeah, I don't even remember, man. I just can't properly think. Or no, I remember. Yeah, she said I'm just like my parents. That right there, it hurts a lot, just because of the fact that I told her about it all. I never had a dad in my life. Um, all of my prior relationships I've had that used against me, I've been told that I'm just like my dad. I've never met the man. He left not long after I was born, and he's never wanted to be in my life. Never paid child support or anything. We've tried taking him to court, etc. Um, he's never been in my life whatsoever, and yeah, I mean, he's straight up said that he doesn't want me. I mean, he asked for photos of me, like little baby photos of me, and then I remember stuff getting brought up where it was like images where it just like showed he ripped up the images and threw them in a trash can. He wanted nothing to do with me, and my stepdad. I mean, yeah, that's that. My mom was really like the one there for me for a bit, and then my grandparents sort of took over as like my support system. I was always just wanted to be over there with my grandparents. I mean, they were the only ones that like really understood me, and they wouldn't give me everything. They didn't spoil me, which I'm really grateful that they didn't spoil me, because I feel like if I would have been spoiled, then I would have seen everything so differently. But they didn't spoil me whatsoever, and they were honestly, my grandparents were more of my parents than my actual parents were, which is really hard to say. And you know, my parents, they don't support anything I do now. They don't. They don't like me as a person. Um, tons of tons of threats get made daily, and it's been going on for years. I've had the cops called on me multiple times. I have been arrested because of them. And it was after they told me to pack a bag. I packed a bag, and yeah, or no, they packed the bag for me. I remember them throwing it at me back at the old house, and told me to leave and get out, and kept saying that they would call the cops on me if I didn't leave. So I left. I started walking down the main road, and yeah, I was walking around for a couple hours just down main roads, and then I had a cop car stop me and take my bag off of me, and I basically got told that they told the cops I just ran away and started a bunch of stuff and made threats, and then I left, causing me to end up getting arrested. I had to go get mentally evaluated and then stay in a holding cell for, I think it was 2 days before they decided to come and pick me up. yeah, that was that. You know, they didn't support really anything in my life. And my grandparents dying both in the same year, it really just killed me as a person, man. They were the only support system that I ever had, and just to have it get taken away from me like that, bro, it's just it really hurts, bro. It really does. Um, I don't know, man. My great grandfather passed away exactly 1 month after his birthday in January of 2020. Passed away, and then a couple months later, my grandmother got really sick, and she also passed away right before her birthday of that year. Um, and they were all ahead, man. They were the only people that I had in my life that supported me in any way, that told me I would end up doing something with my life, that told me I was a good person, and all of that stuck with me. You know, I still think about them all the time, and I would do honestly anything to be able to get them back in my life. But stuff happens, and we can't go back in the past to get things like that back. We just gotta move forward and keep going with everything. You know, after they passed away, I had everything used against me by my parents like that. How I would always want to be with my grandparents and all of that. They used all of that against me. Um, you know, it was pretty bad. It hurt like a lot. That was like my first mental downhill state. I didn't know what to do. I had a lot of pent up anger, and I felt like I was crazy. You know, I tried taking my life whenever I was like 12. I think, I think, and that was the first time I ever did that. I tried so hard, man. It just got to me, and then I signed up to play football because I didn't really know what else to do, and it was the only place where I could let that anger out and that like fuel. You know, I could go there, dress up in full pads, and I can completely throw somebody to the ground, man. And I would get praised for it. So I was just using that, man. Every single bit of like negative stuff that was happening in my life that was making me feel the way that I was, I would use it and take it out at football. And, you know, it helped a lot. That'd be my freshman year. I ended up being a varsity starter. I played, you know, I got injured multiple times, but I kept it hidden. I kept playing through all the injuries, you know. The end of my freshman year, one of the last games, I took a hit to the head, causing my jaw to fracture and tooth fragments to end up splitting off. As my jaw healed, the tooth fragment kind of, I guess, tried to heal back into my actual jawbone, causing it to kind of go haywire and form a tumor of osteosarcoma, of bone cancer, which is an extremely, extremely, extremely rare cancer. And if I had gotten it anywhere else, man, I would have basically had to get an amputation. But I got it in my jaw. I kept playing through that because I didn't know what it was. I kept trying to work out with the football team and do everything I could until the day that I actually got diagnosed with it. You know, I basically got shunned away from all of that because our coach had left. We got a new coach, and I got told I was a liability. I couldn't do any of that anymore. The few, very, very, very few college offers that I had at the time completely backed out from me. I got told I could no longer play sports, all of that, and just like that one thing that I had to just like take everything out on, just taken away from me again, bro. My second support system that I ever had just gone like that, man. Tons of people quit talking to me after I got diagnosed with cancer, man.
They started treating me as if I was just like, just like a cancer itself, as if they would get it just by being around me. I lost so many people, bro. I lost so many people, bro. So many. And it really made me see the world how it was. It really made me see who was the real people and who were the fakes. And it basically taught me that everybody that I thought was a real person in my life at the time was just there and didn't really care. You know, being in the hospital, it was hell, man. It was really bad. I was there by myself all the time. I never really had any visitors ever. Parents never wanted to show up, so I was just there by myself. Um, Going through all of that, I was having to take two different chemotherapies at once. Those chemotherapies being doxorubicin and cisplatin. I had a port surgically put into my chest to where they could give me chemo through that. Um, and that's how I was doing it. I was taking chemotherapy for a while, and then I felt like absolute shit, man. My life was just going downhill. I basically got told that my chances at going back to football or anything were completely gone. Um, I basically got told that there was a super high chance that stuff would come back, bro. Cause I was so fucking scared, bro. I was so scared. I tried multiple times to take my life while I was in there. I kept trying to overdose, and nothing ever worked, man. I didn't believe in God before because of how my life was, but being there in that hospital really made me believe that I might have had a purpose, bro. I kept trying, I kept trying, I kept trying, and nothing. Like, I'm still here. Yeah, I had the huge surgery, and I felt terrible, bro. I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything, bro. I had a trachea tube down my throat, I had tubes in both of my legs, I had tubes in the sides of my neck. I had all of that, bro. I got told that I wouldn't walk for a really long time, and then literally a month after my surgery, I was already up and walking. I was trying my hardest to get out of there, man. I was trying so hard because I didn't want to be there, bro. I wanted to find something I could do with my life. I was in so much pain. I still am, but I was in so much pain then, bro. Mentally and physically. And I kept going. I kept trying my hardest to get through it all. There were more attempts at my life because I just didn't know what to do. I was so emotionally overwhelmed. Just the constant sounds of the hospital, the constant medications I was having to take, the constant pain from the chemotherapy, the constant pain from my surgical wounds, everything else, it just made me feel like I was a guinea pig, bro. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. I didn't know, and I didn't want to be there, man. I didn't. I didn't want to exist anymore. I didn't know what the point of me being alive was at that point, man. I was just in constant pain. There was nothing that was helping it. I mean, but I got through it. I beat cancer, um, you know, and I thought that's where things would change and turn around, but it didn't. I got re-diagnosed with all the depression, anxiety, stress disorders. I got diagnosed with PTSD from the hospital. My mental health was terrible, bro. I still didn't meet anybody new. I didn't find anybody else to talk to. I didn't do anything. I kept having to go back to the hospitals, get all the scans, get blood work, get all of that. I didn't have anybody there for me. I didn't have anybody there congratulating me that I beat it. I had to do all that myself. I've never really had just like that kind of support. And the only bit of support I ever had was gone, bro. I kept going, I kept going. I tried to make the best stuff out of my life that I could, and I couldn't find anything to help with any of that. Um, I mean, here we are now. The one thing that I found um, that's helped me whatsoever was me starting a YouTube channel. I mean, it's really helped because it's helped me meet the people that I have. It's told me that there are some real people out there. There are some people that do care, and I mean, it was helping me mentally for a bit, and then I ended up meeting Snooze, and my mental health went up even more. I thought that, I thought that my life was starting to get better, man. I was starting to meet new people. I was starting to become a little bit of a larger content creator, get my name out there. Things started looking good, man. I missed 2 full years of my high school, bro. I missed 2 full years of my high school. My GPA was tanked. It didn't even look like I was gonna go to college, and now here I am. I've got my GPA back up. I'm about to graduate high school soon, man. It's like everything was coming together at once. I really thought everything was gonna go good, and then now this, bro. She was like my only other support system that I had, bro. My third one. I gave her everything I had, bro, just to get told that it was like nothing, man. And then now she wants to try to like blackmail me online. I opened up to her about literally everything in my life, bro. Everything. Everything. And I had all of it used against me, bro. All of it. There wasn't a single thing that I could do that I wouldn't have used against me. But I was stupid and I decided to stay there, man. I'm the idiot when it comes to that. I decided to stay. You know, God will give you a better life. God's the only reason why I'm still here today, man. If I didn't believe in a God right now, I'm telling you, honest to God, hand on the Bible, I would have already been 6 feet under, man. I wouldn't be here right now. Being in the hospital and then trying to take my life that many times really is what made me start looking into God and starting to believe in one, and just like all of this stuff, bro. I don't know what to do anymore, man. I don't. I just finally find another thing that's starting to help me, and then now I have a person just trying to take that all from me, bro. It's bad. I don't really know what else to do, man. I told her literally everything about me. I let her in. I told her about things that I haven't told any other person ever. I told her my full life, bro, just to have it turned around and used against me. I mean, if that doesn't make you feel like you're nothing, then what does, man? I don't know how to feel right now, bro. I really don't. I just don't, man. I really don't. And I mean, if this ends up like ruining my stuff, bro, or just like if she wants to continue doing this stuff, I don't know what I'll do with my life, bro. I don't. I want her to go get help, bro, because it's not helping with her trying to ruin my life and the little bit of stuff that I'm having like going for me. I've never had anything really good in my life happen, and now here I am starting to find things good, and I'm immediately having somebody trying to strip that all away from me, bro, and painting me out to be the bad guy. It hurts a lot, bro. It really, really does, bro. It hurts so much, and I know that people are gonna believe her, and that's okay. I mean, if you believe her, you believe her. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong for believing her. I'm not gonna invalidate you for it. People have their opinions, and I respect opinions. But like, it's just I don't even know how to properly say it, man. I can't process all of this, and it's not even my fault, bro. I can't help that I have like a brain disability or whatever it is. I don't know what you call it. I can't help that, man. That's another thing I had to use against me, bro. I can't properly process stuff. I don't know how to act in certain situations, man. It's like it's affected me so much. So much, man. I mean, in the end, this might just be stupid because I mean, here I am. I'm just a little Roblox content creator. I mean, like, I make Roblox content. Like, I'm honestly a joke. No offense to any other content creator out there. They make a living doing what they do. But I'm saying, like, me doing what I do and then coming on here and talking about this stuff and then trying to open up is just like, it's not going to do anything for me. If anything, this is just adding more fuel to the fire, man. It's just gonna end up getting used against me in some way. It really is. I I just don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do, man. I really don't know what to do, bro. I'm just starting to go somewhere in my life, and now I have pardon my French, but I have a motherfucker trying to ruin my life, bro. Having all this stuff used against me, man. Having all this stuff get brought up, bro, and used against me. And then now she's trying to paint me out to be the bad guy, bro. It's I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I don't know what to do. It ain't like I got anybody, man. I mean, I have some of y'all people online, but like, I mean, all I want right now, bro, is just like a hug from somebody. That's it, man. That's all I've wanted for a couple of years, man. The last time I ever got a hug was whenever I was 10, bro. I still remember it. I still remember it. I still do, bro. It was like June 11th or June 12th of 2020. I'm taking my grandmother like out to go see my great grandfather's grave. I mean, whenever I started crying, that was the last time I ever got a hug, bro. That was the last hug I ever got. I haven't had a hug since, man. That's all I want. I just want somebody to tell me that I'm gonna be fine, bro. That's it. I mean, online messages are online messages, bro. I just want a hug, bro. That's it. That's all I want, man. That's all I need, bro. That's it. Would it make things better? No, it wouldn't. It would just make me feel better. And I mean, it's just what I want, bro. I just want a hug, man. Genuinely, bro. Trying to ruin somebody's reputation, like all doing all these allegations, using all this stuff against me, bro. Like what? Like what does that get you? What does that get you? It gets you nowhere, man. It does nothing. Like there's no point in doing it. That's why I didn't do anything regarding her. That's why I didn't make a post about her. No, nothing. Because there's no point in doing it. Two wrongs don't make a like a right. You know. Two wrongs don't make a right. It's the same thing Kai's been telling me for ages, bro. I mean, Snooze just tweeted. Y'all, let me guess, bro. Let me guess what she said now. I wonder. I wonder, bro. Hurt people hurt people. I didn't do fucking shit to you, bro. I didn't do shit to you. I didn't, bro. I gave everything I had, bro. And now she's here in my chat, bro. You got the audacity to come back in my chat and try to talk. Dude, get out of here, bro. Like, I want nothing to do with her, bro. Nothing. I don't even get why she's gonna come back. Like, that just tells me that she's still looking at my stuff. She went over specifically to my channel as a whole, bro. Came over to my channel. Came over to my live just to leave like messages, bro. There tells me she's still watching my stuff, bro. I just had to ban her. I do not want her here, bro. I don't. That just makes everything worse, bro. Yeah, so she's not gonna be here no more. I mean, genuinely, bro. Genuinely, man. I, like, that right there just makes me feel even worse because now I feel like she's still just like stalking me, bro. She's still watching me. She's still watching me, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say about that, bro. You got the audacity to come back into my chat and then try to talk. No, bro. No, that's not how that works, man. It don't work that way, bro. It don't. I'm just, I don't know if she wants out of me, man. Like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. God damn. I'm sorry for saying that. I didn't mean to use his name in vain. But, yeah, man, I don't feel good, like, whatsoever, bro. I really don't. I really don't, bro. Said check DMs. DMs on what? Like, is it Twitter, on Discord, on what? I don't know. I'll assume Twitter. And the only thing to do is block her. I'm gonna do that here in a bit, man. She made an apology. Wait, yeah, let's read this on stream. Let's read this on stream. She made an apology about me. Posted it at 9:13 p.m. on May 4th, 2026. I care a lot about you, Jackson. I'm sorry for acting on my anger. You crying is breaking my heart, and I'm gonna delete everything I posted. And I hope your career on YouTube can move on and go well. I'm sorry. I wish you the best. After doing all that, really? 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 Oh, and then my moderator Kai just posted. Oh, my mod Kai just decided to post yeah, stuff about the DMs that they had. Wow. That's that's insane. Oh, and she blocked me. Thank God, bro. Good riddance. Good riddance. Genuinely, bro. I'm not gonna do any of that, man. I'm not gonna ask her why she had to do it. I can't. Nah, she just blocked me. It's a good thing she did, man. It's a good thing she did. I don't check the M's. Man. I don't even know what to do, bro. Oh well, my chat just died. Hold up. I gotta pull this up so I can see it on YouTube. Yeah, she just blocked me, bro. I tried to go see the apology to see if it was actually still up. She blocked me. It's okay though. I have no intention of trying to go to any of her profiles for anything. None. I go to my TikTok, I can see she is still viewing me. Like she's still actively viewing my TikTok profile. It's kind of concerning. I mean, I never try to think about just like myself, bro. I try to put others before me. I mean, while that's kind of like dug me into the hole where I am now, I mean, I'm still gonna continue putting the community and stuff before me. You know, I like seeing other people be happy. It brings me happiness. It makes me feel like a better person to know that I've made somebody else happy. I feel like this is a plan. I feel like she set this up. I don't know at this point, man. I really don't. If she did, then she did. If she didn't, then she didn't. But like, I don't know what she wants from me, man. She didn't even send me the apology. She posts an apology but blocks me. Yeah, blocks me and then posts an apology to where I can't even see it, bro. That's crazy. Man, she said she's gonna take down the stuff that she posted. I don't care if she does or doesn't at this point, bro. You know, I just don't really got nothing else I can say on that at all. I don't. I don't really know where to go from here, bro. I don't. I don't know where to go from here. Maybe when she blocked you, she'll add more things. That's maybe, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man, but I'm not gonna be the person to go and make an account just to look at her. So if she wants to do that, I guess let her do that, man. You know, cause I'm not gonna stalk profiles. That's not what I do. That's what she did, but that's not what I'm gonna do, bro. Man, you need to stay safe too, Jax. I think everybody needs to stay safe, bro. Everybody does. It's also the fact that she blocks me on Twitter, which means that she can still see all of my stuff. I just can't see hers, so I'm gonna go back to her profile one more time, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to her profile one more time. I'm gonna block her Twitter real quick. I'm not trying to deal with that, bro. Let's see. That's how you do it. Cool. How about Andy? I appreciate you sending me the screenshot of that, bro. I really do. Cause I mean that apology is, yeah, that's absolute BS, bro. It's kind of pathetic, you know. But we ball, bro. We ball, live, laugh, love, I guess. It's really gonna. It's, oh my god, bro. It's like everything at once just happening. I don't know how to like deal with it, bro. It's pretty bad, but I guess we're I guess we're okay for the most part. I'm gonna try to be fine. Um, try my best to not let it really get to me. I mean, I've already let it get to me. I feel like that's pretty obvious. But I'm gonna try not to really. Oh God, bro! I almost just dropped my laptop. I just I need to try to let this like blow over, and I need to quit thinking about it. But you know, it's just wow, bro. I don't know what to do, man. I can try to put this behind me. I can try to just not let it get to me, but it I don't know, man. I feel like in general this isn't really like a huge deal, but to me it is, man. It takes a lot to bother me as a person. It really does. It takes a lot to bother me. So much. And it's just one of those things that's bothering me, man. I wish you get what you desire. All I want is just for me and everybody else to end up having a good life. That's it. That's all I want, man. I just want people to have great lives. I want people to be able to do the things that they want to achieve. I don't want any specific things for myself. I don't like being selfish. That's why I never try to just get things for myself. That's why I never do, man. I can't get myself to do it. I mean, I feel selfish for even coming on here and talking about how I feel and whatnot. It makes me feel extremely selfish. But I don't know what else to do, man. I don't. It was really stupid of me to even
get in that situation to begin with, bro. I should have looked and seen all the signs that something like this was gonna happen and not let it get to me, bro. If this was just like a random person that was trying to post stuff about me, it wouldn't bother me whatsoever. I'd let it fly over. I wouldn't even talk about it. But all it's not even because we dated. It's just because I I, I changed so much of myself trying to make myself be a better person, man. I tried so much to be the person that she wanted. I changed so much about myself. I tried to force myself to be a person who I wasn't. I tried to do things that I knew that I couldn't. It's just because of my brain, bro. There's so many things that I tried to do just because I thought that's how the relationship would go. I thought, I feel happy now. Why wouldn't I do these things to like keep it going, to stay happy? And it obviously didn't work. Um, it didn't. Another thing, I never really asked her for anything, bro. I never did. I never asked her for anything. I never asked her for money. I never asked her for images. I never asked her for anything like that. I never once did. And then she went and continued to keep trying to give me that stuff and then use it against me, saying that she gave it to me when I never ever asked for it. So, I mean, if that's something that ever gets posted, I got proof of that. I never wanted like anything out of her, man. I never asked her to change. I never did. I tried to adapt to how she was. I tried to adapt to how she wanted things. And I couldn't properly do it. And it's gotten me to where I am. It's gotten me put in this situation. And yeah, it's still pretty bad, bro. To basically tell me again that the times that she was in here posting stuff about me and actively doing it, that she was in my chat the whole time. She was in here and she was watching it, bro. I mean that little apology or whatever you want to call it that she posted. Yeah, it says that she was watching the live as she was posting stuff. And honest, that hurts even more, man. Yeah, she was watching my live the whole time while she was actively posting stuff, and I guess that just means she wanted a reaction out of me. She was trying to gauge how I was reacting or how I would like react to her doing those things. And if she wanted a reaction, well then, yeah, she got one, man. She got one. I mean, I guess she got what she wanted in the end, man. I'm just happy that I got out of there when I did. Because if this would have kept going, I don't know what would have happened. It would have been so bad, man. So bad. I honestly think that, uh, yeah, exactly. And if you didn't have, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I just feel bad about like myself falling for it. I feel like an idiot. I feel like an idiot about this whole thing, man. When I could have just prevented it, but here we are, man. You know. And then I just watched the the little video about you know, what my moderator posted showing the DMs that Snooze was sending to her, and they weren't DMs that were sent to me. They were DMs back and forth between Kai and my ex. Um, and it basically, as a whole, tells you everything that happened, man. You know, so you can see all of it from the start. Yeah, you can see all of it going back. Saturday, May 2nd is when we broke up. Um, and then she started messaging my moderator about me and talking to her about me. All of the recording is there that my moderator posted. I didn't post that. I mean, seeing that and seeing how she was talking about me in that, and then how fast she just switched up and started saying that I'm an abuser and a racist and all of this, yeah, it's not that great. It's like she was putting on an act. That's all I'm getting from it. It's like the whole time she was just putting on an act. She was talking really good about me from what I can see in those DMs for a bit, and then just the switch up to today is pretty bad. But it's all right. Dude, my Twitter is going crazy because I just had a post get 28,000 views. That's wild. But I mean, I really feel like that I just need to wait for a relationship, man. You know, it just feels stupid. It isn't even about the relationship to me. It's just the fact that I trusted this person and they used everything I ever told them against me. Tried framing me as an abuser and this and that, a racist too. You know, it's it's pretty bad. It makes me feel pretty bad, and to know that I was having recordings and screenshots taken of me and saved without my knowledge throughout the whole thing is it's not that great. I don't feel great about it at all. It just makes me feel worse and worse the more I keep looking into it. Um, you know, if uh, if it does end up doing anything to my reputation, and it kind of is what it is, kind of doubt it will at this point. Because I mean, I'm here talking about it. I've opened up about a pretty good bit of stuff that I've never opened up about whatsoever, and never wanted to ever have to talk about on stream. It's something I wish I wouldn't have ever had to do. Um, but kind of just felt the need to do it. I kind of regret doing it, but can't go back and change it. Really can't. But I mean, maybe it was a good thing because now more people understand, I guess, me as a person and the stuff that I deal with, the stuff that I've dealt with, my life, how I see things, you know, um, it might have just been the better idea for me to come on here and talk about this stuff, bro. I mean, she has so many images of me that I know that she saved, bro. And I mean, she did save explicit images of me as well, which is another thing that kind of irks me. I never saved any images of her whatsoever. I never took screenshots or screen recordings of her throughout any conversations or anything. Um, I never, never really did any of that, as I thought it was a pretty bad thing to do and just kind of a disgusting action. But clearly, she didn't feel the same way about that and saved stuff about me, took screenshots, screen recordings of me, etc. It just makes me feel even more like it's just the Truman Show, bro. She was just putting on an act for me at that point. Because that tells me that she was taking those screenshots, saving images, taking screen recordings, all of that in like an elaborate plan or something to try to use it against me. Because why else would you post that stuff, like old things like that, man? I didn't want to do any of that, bro. That's why I just broke up with her. I made one post saying that she was going to be a mod anymore and that I wish her the best. And that was that. I wasn't going to post anything else. I was just going to let it be what it was, let it fly over. But, she took things into her own hands and drug it out to this this extent. And yeah, it's a it's a big deal to me. It really is. And I do hope that she finds the help that she needs. Um, I really do. Do you have Instagram? I do. I have a bunch of socials. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it, man. I really don't. There's like nothing else for me to talk about at this point. I've kind of said all I can say. You know, nothing else to say. I'm not gonna tell anybody her account. I'm not gonna do all that. That's not right of me. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna leak her accounts. I'm not gonna say any of her Roblox accounts. I'm not gonna say any of her socials. I'm not gonna do all that, bro. I mean, there's no point in me doing that, and even in the end, I wouldn't do that to begin with. Um, that's something I would have never done, man. That's something I've never done in my life, and that's something I would never want to do. I don't like hurting people. I really don't. I don't like hurting people. I don't like people being hurt. I don't like when people are struggling with things. I just want everybody to be alright. I put everybody before myself. always have. And although I I still suffer and struggle mentally, I still put everybody before myself, and I'll continue to do that probably until the day I die. I'm gonna continue to do things how I do it. Um, you know, it's getting late. I think it would probably just be better on me and everybody else if I just ended the live and then kind of just went and did my own thing, I guess, and tried to figure out how to cope with this now. Um, so I think I'm probably gonna do that. I think I'm gonna end live and I guess try to find something to do to keep myself afloat here. The best way to describe it is I feel like a battleship that has been hit by a bunch of torpedoes. Every single thing in my life is just like another torpedo. I mean, I'm just sinking more and more, but I'm trying my hardest to patch the holes and stay afloat. But things happen and life goes on, and I guess I just have to figure that out. I gotta figure out how to process this and get over it. I gotta be an actual man and get over it. So I guess I'm gonna end live and go do that. If y'all DM me, I'll probably respond to an extent. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up or just online. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Um, because the streams they do help me. Regardless of if I get anything from them, I could care less about that. They help me, so that would be something I do. So I will be live tomorrow. Um, yeah, I guess everybody here, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Um, leave a positive review in the comments. Where can we find your Discord? It's the same thing as my YouTube handle. Yeah, so, yeah, and enjoy my TED Talk. Uh, this is first time I've ever done a TED Talk. Is this the point where I'm like, yo, what is up, guys? You have all been pranked. This was just a social experiment. Like I wish it could be like that, bro. I wish it was that, bro. But I'm not gonna pull a Logan Paul and do that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. I can't help it, bro. I try to make humor out of situations like this. It's a way I cope, bro. You know. Oh, it's just a way I cope with things. But we ball. We ball. I shoot my shot like Devin Booker and I still brick it. That's why we're here, bro. That's why we're still here. I missed the buzzer beater. Now I have the whole team side eyeing me in the locker room. They're not gonna let me get any of the after game snacks or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm on about, bro. Nah, you switched that shit. No, I couldn't have done that, bro. The ball was flat. Or no, it wasn't flat. It was overinflated. It bounced right off. It sounds like one of those, one of those kickballs that you got to recess. The pink, pink, pink. Every time you hit them.
Nothing but net. Yikes. Anyway, I'm gonna end the live. Uh, probably gonna either get myself food or just like just pour some sawdust on the ground and roll around in it like a chinchilla. Uh, that's an activity I love to participate in. So I'll probably do that. Adios, people. Bon voyage. Oui, oui, baguette. Something, something. I got called an unk. I ain't even that old, bro. I ain't even that old. Bon voyage, people. I'm a. I, I don't even know what to say, bro. Mother, father, gentleman. You know what I'm saying, bro? Bippity boppity boo. Skibabbity.